Imagine this. You create a band, and suddenly it explodes. Fame, tours, screaming fans. It's everything you dreamed of. But then, out of nowhere, problems begin to rise. Health issues creep in. Issues that could tear apart your band, and you as a person. Well, that's exactly what happened to Axl Rose and Guns N' Roses. To understand how it all fell apart, we have to go back a few years. When he was just a child, with a rough childhood, one thing to note is that he had already started developing that voice we all know to this day. He grew up believing his stepfather was his real dad, but later uncovered a truth that shattered him. His biological father had vanished when he was only a toddler. That led him to rage and confusion. After this, by the early 80s, Axl made his way to Los Angeles to meet up with his rising misfits, Slash, Duff McKagan, Izzy Stradlin, and Steven Adler. Together, they formed Guns N' Roses, but there is a problem. It felt more like a gang than a group of musicians. They were loud, raw, and unpredictable, which is exactly what the rock scene was waiting for. And in 1987, everything changed for them. They released their debut album, and it was awesome. Appetite for Destruction had hits like Welcome to the Jungle, Sweet Child of Mine, and Paradise City. Guns N' Roses unleashed their energy, but it wasn't just the music, it was their attitude. Dangerous, wild, and unpredictable. The album tore through the charts and eventually hit #1 on the Billboard 200. Suddenly, the Misfits from LA were global rock icons, but with fame came problems, and things started to unravel. Backstage fights, canceled shows, and headline-making drama were common during their sold-out concerts. Axl Rose was at the center of it all. His temper and his intense frustration led to tensions with bandmates and fans alike. In 1991, this frustration led to him cutting short one of his shows in St. Louis. The crowd became disappointed, which led to an infamous riot and Axl's brief arrest. These legal troubles added fuel to the band's rebellious image, but also showed the immense pressure Axl was under. This constant touring and stress affected his health, which led to vocal issues that forced him to cancel shows and take time to recover. Offstage, he battled anxiety and exhaustion. Guns N' Roses became a band that burned bright but burned fast. As the 90s rolled in, conflicts began escalating, which pushed the band toward chaos. Axl's perfectionism became more intense, causing delays and frustration among his bandmates. As the years went by, close to this day, Axl's voice became less and less intense than before. He still battles with his vocal health to this day. Slash and Duff McKagan left after all those intense years, but later Axl Rose tried to be the new lead singer for AC/DC, showing that his voice can still shake walls. In 2016, they reunited for a tour. His physical appearance is very different from what he formerly used to be like. Axl Rose's story is one of survival, from a shattered childhood to global superstardom through chaos, controversy, and resilience. Guns N' Roses may have burned fast and bright, but their impact is undeniable. Echoes of their rebellion continue to inspire new generations, reminding us that rock isn't just music, it's an attitude, a legacy, and above all, a story worth telling. But what do you think? Do you think this a story worth telling? Or is it just a waste of time, you decide? If you enjoyed this deep dive into the life of Axl Rose and the legacy of Guns N' Roses, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Echoes of Rock for more legendary stories, and ring the bell so you never miss a beat. Drop a comment below. Should we make our videos longer? Rock on, and I'll see you in the next video.